Hey guys, it's Rob. I am streaming some Red-White Lockdown, revamped and retooled for the current meta, hopefully. I tried that storage matrix, I gave it a lot of time. I don't know if I'll upload the videos or not, because I did not do well, but I tried, but I could not make it work. Alrighty. Well, the good news is a lot of my bombs are beyond the IOK range. And that's usually what they run. I'm not going to give him anything to work with in the graveyard. He'll have to do that on his own. Now, my game plan, this is exactly what I want to be, okay? So, I don't know if I'm quite ready for it yet, but my goal in designing and retooling this deck was to be able to beat Shunned. Ooh. With the blue? Really? Black, green, blue. Don't usually see that too much. Okay. It might be like a gifts sort of scenario or something along those lines. I don't know. I could Oblivion Ring it here, but he's not exactly doing too much to me. I'm gonna let it ride for now. But yeah, I tried the storage matrix. I gave it a more than healthy shot, and it's not bad, but it's just not good enough. You know, when I can't find room for cards like Trading Post, which are really good here, then I cannot justify something along those lines. All right, so he's got more blue than I would like to see. I want to play the ley line here because it doesn't look like he's running red, or if he's running red, it doesn't look like it's too much red. So if I draw a counter spell, it's okay, but well, it tables. So there will be no gifts, and there will be no discard. Okay. This is also out of the range of Abrupt Decay, as is this, so I guess I will try this next turn. He's going to have to start... I mean, he could swing with his goofball, his Creeping Tar Pit, so he's keeping mana open. I'm getting lots of land, of course. He did not use his Tar Pit, so that tells me he's got like a cryptic command or something along those lines. I'm gonna cast that Oblivion Ring more just to bait a cryptic than anything else. So let's see. If he has a cryptic, he could do something very nasty. Which is, let's see if he's going to cast a cryptic here, let's see if he's smart. See, he counters it. Now listen, what he should have done, is return this to his hand and draw the card. And that, when it resolves, I have to choose the Ley Line of Sanctity. So I think that would have been a little bit more interesting. Or he could have countered it and bounced the ley line. But so, like I said, I knew what he was, his game plan was there. But I just really wanted to, get him to show some of his hand. We got the Goyf now. So now comes the Wrath. attacking instead of saving mana to exile this, or maybe he doesn't want to exile that. Or he's got something else in mind. Oh, well. So, this will be a 3-for-1 on this Wrath, which I don't think there's any way he can stop. But my plan pretty much worked exactly the way I wanted it to. I baited the Oblivion Ring. He counterspells it, thinking he's going to come over the top with these Goyfs, but now he just gets destroyed by my Wrath. So, yeah, it worked out exactly how I had hoped it would work out. And the nice news is I still have an Oblivion Ring and even a Wrath held back, so I'm fine with him swinging it. Oh, he's got the ooze now. So now I will Oblivion Ring that ooze. Can I do both? Nope. Not quite. Yeah, I'll Oblivion Ring the ooze. See what he's got in the way of counterspells. You might want to gain some life off of it before it goes bye-bye. No, not. He's going to have an Abrupt Decay in there somewhere. I mean, or Maelstrom Pulse or something. Another ooze. The Wrath. Well, he cannot Cryptic, so... And he didn't even see. I think he tapped poorly there. He should have tapped 1 green. I mean, well, I guess he wants to have all the greens for doing that, but he doesn't even threaten the Cryptic command right now. So I will. I will go ahead and cast the Elspeth here. I want to put him on some kind of a scary situation. Now he's got the mana leak. Okay, well, it is what it is. That's the lesser of my 2 threats. That's more of a threat to him. And he's running out of cards, so he'll make that fat, and he'll deal 4 damage to me. But, I've got 2 Wraths and an Ajani. I should say. He's gonna swing with the Tar Pit too now. Finally. Okay, well. I take a bunch of damage here, but all is not lost. So I'll just kill that thing right now. Get my Pentat out. So he can still start swinging at me with that Creeping Tar Pit, but he'll tap a lot of land to do that. And then I'll cast my Ajani and tap the Tar Pit. Oh, that's really good. So, I do like this, this, this. Now Johnny's out. Can't even mana leak it, or you can try. And that doesn't untap. Now, he might be sitting on another mana leak, and I'm a little bit nervous about casting the Ensnaring Bridge. I feel like he's sitting on a mana leak. Okay, good. I'm happy to see that. Okay, that's good. Alright, so first things first. Oh, what is first things first, really? I'll play the bridge. It hits, which is a giant bomb for me. I'll get rid of that thing for now. You might be wondering why I'm not Wrath of Godding. Well, he might have a mana leak, and I want that thing dead. The Bob is a threat. I'm not saying it's not, but I needed to gain a little bit of life and get that thing off for sure. So he really just stripped the land off of it anyway. Oh, nice. And it looks like he gave up the entire match. Well, that's exactly the type of deck that I want to beat. I don't think there, if I'm going to sideboard, I would do it like this. I probably would let go of the ley lines in this case because he does not have red. So, oh, he didn't give up. Good. So I let go of the ley lines. I put in the Rest in Peace. That's going to cancel out all of his Deathrite Shaman nonsense, all of his Snapcaster nonsense, and so on and so forth. So if he comes at me with heavy discard, I'll just swap it back for game 3. But there you go. Oh, you know what I should have put in is the Chalice, I think. The Chalice of the Void. Set to 1. That would take care of the discard and the Deathrite Shaman and, I don't know, Nature's Claim or whatever the heck else you might have. Okay, well, it's not a great hand, but it's not so awful. If I get a red land, it's a great hand. I'm threatening turn 3 Chandra, which is pretty good, if the red land. He's got the eye, okay. Alright, well, it is what it is. He can't hit my super big bombs. He can get my Pentads or my Journey. Probably take the Journey, yeah. Oh. Oh, I did have these in there. What didn't I put in? Okay. Don't know, don't care. Bob, a lot of sense. Ooh. So I pick that up. Okay, I'm going, as they say, balls deep on this. I can, especially if he taps something, but what's up with the snow covered? I saw that last game too. I don't know what's up with that. Alright, so I go balls deep. He taps out, that's great for me. What is it? Oh, it's Lily. Aye. Okay. Well, I guess I'll lose the Pentad. Okay, good choice. Alright, so Chandra comes out. Now, I gotta kill the Bob with Chandra. Chandra's good at fighting Lily too. Alright, well, it is what it is. He takes the chalice. Discard that. That is what it is. He gets my... Yeah, and I'll definitely be redirecting. So I can keep her down while pumping up to Chandra. It just doesn't really affect me too much here. It seems like it's hurting him more. I might come out with a click this turn. Because he dumped a click, so the only reason you dump a click is if you had to. My top deck scenario is pretty good here, though. I have so much in the way of creature removal, as you can see. Just keep that Lily down. So I guess what I'll do next turn is I won't redirect. Well, actually, I will redirect, but he's getting where if I ult, it'll kill him. Good, Thoughtseize. Oh, that's pretty sweet. So like I said, my top decks are pretty great. Nice. So it worked exactly the way I wanted it to work. It did what I wanted it to do. You know, if I can design a deck that can beat that deck, that blue-green or black-green based board control with the Lilianas and the Thoughtseizes and the Goyfs and the Bobs, and you can pretty much just put in whatever color you want on top of that, white, blue, black, it doesn't matter, or white, blue, or red, really doesn't matter, or a combination of, you know, two of those, and you've got yourself a solid deck because the core is so strong, these good stuff stacks. So that's my goal. That is like a huge chunk. I saw like a pie chart showing the decks that are being played right now, and that is by far the biggest one. It's like a huge chunk of the pie. The second little far distant second, number two, was red green Tron, and the downside is this deck folds. I mean, I could commit some sideboard and even some main board stuff to it, but I'm probably not going to beat Tron. I might be able to fit some Sowing Salt or Tech Edges or something in there. I could put a bunch of land destruction in there, but that would be about it. But that said, it's not as common. Even Tron has fallen way down in popularity to these rock decks, Junk, Rock, Jund, whatever. So we'll see how it goes. I'll keep testing and I'll keep showing you guys. Let me know if you think you know of a card that can come in here and help me out. The main idea is I can do better at board control with white than they can do with black and green. I've got, so you want to play the board control game? I can do that. I can do that all day long. What I can't fight is blue. So with blue being back on the outs, this can come back in my that's the theory anyway, so we'll see how it works in practice. I would say I have as good a shot against Jund type decks as anything else out there, and since they're the most common, you know, I'll look to shore up my other matchups here and there, but we'll see how it goes. This also crushes Affinity. It flattens it down. Probably don't even need this in here, to be honest with you. I could probably dump this for some Tron hate. It works against Affinity out of the box with this and this and this and this and this. So all of that works. Let me know what you guys think. Later. Hey, thumbs up these video guys. If you took the time to watch it, just go ahead and thumbs it up real quick, bro. I could use the thumbs ups. They help me get more views funneled to my channel. Also, if anybody knows how to make my channel get more hits, let me know. That's it. Later.